What's going on, guys? Unknown Player here, and today I've got for you guys some more Taken King items to take a look at, and these are the raid weapons that are going to be available in the King's Fall raid, of course part of the Taken King expansion. So we're going to take a look at these weapons. I've already made videos discussing the exotic weapons, the exotic armor, and also the raid armor. So if you haven't seen those videos, make sure to check them out. And also I did an unboxing of the Taken King PS4 console, and you'll find that video linked at the top of the description. So a ton of Destiny videos to check out right now on this channel, and of course more will be coming when the Taken King DLC launches on Tuesday. So let's take a look at the actual Taken King raid weapons. The first one is the Auther Rifle. They've all got really long and complicated names, so to save time, I'm simply just going to call them by their weapon types. Just like the raid armor, they have a normal version, which is white and red, and also a harrowed version, which is black and red. So we can assume you get the harrowed black version from the hard mode of the raid or heroic version of the raid, which can be more difficult, but that's all we can presume for now as how you actually get the harrowed version of the weapons. And so far they seem to have the exact same perks. So I'm going to read off what the perks are, and of course the last perk's the most interesting ones. That's what I'm going to focus on. But every single raid weapon I'm going to talk about will have the two same perks that are across all weapons, and the first one is called Wheel of Light, and that means this weapon deals bonus damage against taken enemies. That's really cool. Every single raid weapon all have this perk which allows you to do bonus damage to the taken race. So that's obviously going to come beneficial in the DLC and of course on the raid when you're fighting taken enemies. And they also have this perk called Cocoon. When stowed for a short amount of time, this weapon is automatically reloaded from your reserve. So that is automatically going to be helpful. When you've got the weapon stowed, it's going to reload it for you, and that's going to be very, very handy for you. And those are two staple perks that are going to be on all of these raid weapons. Now let's get into the other perks that actually change. There's a choice out of 4 potential perks that will be selected to the weapon when it drops. You can't choose between these perks. One of these random 4 perks for each weapon will be selected. And for the Auther Rifle, it's between these perks. Surrounded, these weapon gains bonus damage when there's 3 or more enemies in close proximity. Life Support allows you to get kills with this weapon while critically wounded, and that will start regenerating your health immediately. So that's obviously a very, very good perk. Eye of the Storm allows you to become more accurate as your health gets lower. Kind of a weird one. And Crowd Control, kills this weapon grant bonus damage for a short amount of time. So those are the random perks that you could get for the Auther Rifles. Into the hand cannons, you've got Firefly, a very, very good perk. Precision kills are going to get your target to explode. Hip Fire allows you to have bonus accuracy from the hip. Surrounded is going to mean you gain bonus damage when 3 or more enemies are near you, and Life Leech means that 3 rapid kills with this weapon heals a small amount of health and also begins health regeneration. So those are the perks for the hand cannons. And then into the Scout Rifles, we've got Full Auto, which is a cool perk. Once again, we have Life Support, kills this weapon while critically wounded, have a chance to start regenerating health. Eye of the Storm, this weapon becomes more accurate as your health gets lower, and Rangefinder, aiming this weapon increases its effective range. Now into the Pulse Rifle, we've got Glass Half Full. The bottom half of this magazine causes additional damage, so similar to the Suros, that's a very cool perk for the weapon, but you have to kind of go into the magazine to start using it. And then Life Support, once again, we've got Firefly, which is a very, very good perk that's going to allow you to get explosions. If you get those headshots, you can wipe out a ton of thralls that are rushing you simply by shooting one of them in the head. And Danger Close, this weapon gains increased reload speed and handling when 2 or more enemies are in close proximity to you. So a lot of these perks seem to be revolving around enemies being close to you, and you can definitely tell this King's Fall raid is going to have a lot of close quarters encounters. Now into the Sniper Rifle, we've got Perfectionist. Magazine is refunded if all shots fired are precision kills. That's going to be helpful. Firefly once again, Life Support once again, and Hot Swap. Readying this weapon grants a brief period of accuracy. Then next up we have the Shotgun. This allows you to have Life Leech. 3 rapid kills this weapon will heal a small amount of health. And then Surrounded, this weapon gains bonus damage when 3 or more enemies are close to you. Army of 1, quick unassisted kills with this weapon reduce the melee and grenade cooldown, and close and or personal. A short period of 25% bonus melee damage after landing a hit with this weapon. And now finally we have the Fusion Rifle, which is hip fire. This weapon has bonus accuracy firing from the hip. Life Support once again, Surrounded once again, and Hot Swap. Readying this weapon allows you to have a brief period of bonus accuracy. And then into the heavy weapons, we've got the Rocket Launcher. This has Tripod, Cluster Bomb, Army of 1, and Tracking. So all very good rocket launcher perks that you would expect, and you get a good choice between some solid ones. And the Machine Gun has the 4 perks: Life Leech, Army of 1, Eye of the Storm. This weapon grows more accurate as your health gets lower, and Persistence. This weapon grows more accurate the longer it's fired. So all in all, very decent perks. Nothing absolutely incredible like the Black Hammer from the Crota's End raid, but definitely nothing as bad as the Queen's weapons. We've got some very decent perks right there. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Let me know which weapon is your favorite and which sticks out to you. Don't forget to drop a like rating on the video if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.